Well, we're at the start of a heat wave, and well, it's really hot right now, and I don't have air conditioning in my apartment, so I'm taking a break by putting the air conditioning on in my car. Just a little break. I mean, I actually like the heat, but um, today started out really annoying. I banged my head twice. Then you ever have one of those days where just, here's the thing. This is what they say to do. Break the pattern and the perspective of this day sucks and it's just going to be a shit day. Try to change it. And I have an example of that. So I woke up and immediately I banged my head. Uh, in the middle of the night, I must have made oatmeal in my sleep, and I left the cupboard. I live alone, so there's nobody to leave the cupboards open except myself. So I reached down to get the cat food to feed the cats, and I banged my head on the open door, on the open cupboard door. That's number one. Then I then I turned around to pour the cat food, and then I banged my head on the table that the microwave was on, all within like a minute of each other. So then my list of errands for the day was I'm going to the UK next week, a week from today, a week from, well, July 13th. I don't know when this video is going to be posted, but so I was supposed to, my agenda was to go to the bank and exchange American dollars into British pounds. So I've been following online the 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 value of the British pound, and they have this, Yahoo has this um, program that you put in American dollars and it tells you how many pounds you get. So apparently banks, I don't know, I'm not, this isn't my area of expertise, but banks charge you. So I was going to put in $400 American dollars, and according to the online program, I was supposed to get 306 pounds. But when I went to Capital One, their exchange rate was 400 American dollars for 260 British pounds. What the, how can they do that? What's the difference? And they tried to say, oh, that rate that you read online is for banks dealing with banks, which then shines the light on a broader, more messed up situation of why everybody hates the banks. I don't know. I could just be really ignorant about what I'm talking about, but that just added to a negative, another negative strike in the day of that started off with head banging, not the good head banging at a metal show, head banging in my kitchen. So I have I banged my head twice. And the worst part is, so I walk out like an idiot from the bank. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to go through this. I'm going to search elsewhere. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Why is there a big discrepancy between what I read online and what you're telling me? So I make the scene and I walk out like an idiot. And it turns out that all the banks, I don't know what the reason, but all of the banks have the same story of, I'm not going to get the rate that I saw online. So I have to go back with my tail between my legs tomorrow to Capital One and make the exchange. So I walked out of there without the money. And, I get annoyed when I have my little to-do list and I can't check off the boxes. So then I have an appointment with my therapist, and she's a wonderful person. So this is where things turned around. Somewhere between the bank and 40 minutes away where my therapist is, I had to go to the bathroom really badly. I really, really had to go. And it's all highway from where I live to where she is. So there was like no place for me to pull over. And I said, this is really turning into a shitty day because I thought I was going to have an accident. So I get to the therapist and my appointment's for noon, but I'm early and the door's locked. And it's one of those offices where they have a shared restroom, and every office has a key. So I couldn't get the key for the shared restroom, and I thought this is just going to be really, really bad. But I went and tried the handle of the locked restroom, and somebody didn't close the door all the way. And then I was able to go in and use the facilities, and then it was uphill from there. So keep in mind, like this whole thing about YouTube and the vlogging is that we're learning that life isn't out to get us all, even though it feels like it. And this was nothing. These things that happened to me today weren't major at all, but they were annoying, and they mess with your perception of your expectations of how your day and maybe your life will go. So, but when we share these vlogs and we watch and see all these things happen to everyone, and it's easier to not feel victimized and to take it personally. So the sun's going down, and I'm gonna head back home. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and remember, it always could be worse. If you get through the day without shitting in your pants, then it's a good day. That's my motto.